my beauties. Welcome back to a new Mordheim stream. I am your host, Mordheim Chris, as always. And today we are once again continuing on this, the fourth Mordheim tile, the fourth and final one. I might add, can't wait to get this thing done. Add some colors, add some paint, make it look beautiful instead of just being some pink and white foam with some attached coffee stir sticks. My goal is to have this done by September because there is a tournament coming up. Hey T1, hello Jelly Moon, good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well and that you are not as hot as I am at the moment. It is quite warm, I have to say. But I think people have it worse other places in Europe. At least that's what they say in the news. So this is what we have so far. Oh. I removed the third tiles just so I have more space to work with. I think we will have to continue doing some work on this bad boy. It is not completely done, but it is getting closer. I'm happy to say. Now this this thing needs a bit more. It needs some wood on the inside. It's a bit boring. We can't just leave it like this. That won't do. So I need to fix some planking here and also need to add some clay. Maybe I should do all the clay at once. Or maybe I should just do it now. Who knows? That's a good question, T1. I should know the answer, but I keep on making mistakes. So if you are my kind of builder and you build like I do, I think adapting and making mistakes into something good or into your advantage, or at least learning to salvage the situation, I think is important. Because I get stuck a lot of the time and I don't know what to do. I've kind of built myself into a corner more than once, and you just have to improvise. There might be some good lessons, you know, that comes from it. Or maybe you're exactly like me and you keep doing the same mistakes over and over again. I think it depends on what kind of board you want to make as well. I think that is the first step. Do you want to have like a dynamic board that you can switch around and use in different ways? Or do you want to make a static board like mine? Those are important questions to ask yourself, in my opinion. So at least you have some inkling of what you're doing. Oh, okay. Yeah, with pre-built terrain for Mordheim, I think it's easy to have terrain that looks really good, but it's too closed, so that you don't have like. This is an example of something that is really open, you know, with some variety in exits. A lot of buildings are At least like the pre-built stuff, it's in my opinion it's too cramped. Not enough room to move the minis around. Of course, verticality can be a bit tough, but that's especially with the pre-built, because they usually don't make it super tall. But you can make some risers to kind of alleviate that. I haven't really been looking too much at pre-built terrain after I started doing this myself, you know. I think you can modify it, you know, even if it's like a 3D print or whatever. You can. There is no one stopping you from converting it yourself, if that makes sense. To just add some features, perhaps. As long as you keep it in the same style, I don't think it should be too bad. Yeah, you are very welcome. But I'm no expert in pre-built at all. I'm no expert in self-made either, if I'm being absolutely honest. Hey, Hobby Bandit. Hope you are doing fine. Hope you are not being cooked alive in Poland. I feel like I am at the moment, because this studio is at the top floor, and it's just like a metal roof. And the sun has been glaring all day. So it's not super hot outside, but it's really hot in the studio. That's enough weather talk for an eternity. How has your guys' hobby stuff been going? Have you been feeling inspired? I know I have, but I've been. It's my summer holiday, so I've been playing some video games, which I really shouldn't be doing, because it's too fun and I get absolutely addicted. I need to lay off. I was thinking about maybe doing some more painting when I'm not streaming, and I absolutely need to do some more building as well, which I will do on stream. Raining all day, that actually doesn't sound too bad. Not to me, at least, not at the moment. Let's see if this... It doesn't have to fit exactly. It doesn't matter if I do have a little bit of room here and there. I do have some good news, by the way. I'm going to make a glue cam, which is as exciting as it sounds. It's going to be absolutely amazing. But for now, we will have to make do with the old cam and the old servo skull. But next week, the glue cam should be up and running. And what is a glue cam, you might ask? You will just have to tune in to find out. It's going to be my big money maker. Yeah, I just went back to doing some. I didn't do the inside last time because I was a bit sick of working on the roof. So now I'm doing the insides just to get it over with. I can't leave the inside like this. I hope you agree. It's doesn't look good. I got quite a bit of stuff done on the building, if you haven't seen it. Starting to actually look like something, which I'm happy with. What do you mean triangles from square rods? Yes, there is most likely a much better way of doing this. But I don't know what I don't know what you're saying. No MDF base for shape. Or what do you what do you suggest? Just making it out of beams and then doing it. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But to me, it was easier to make it with the MDF because it's very solid and it's easy to make the shape. Yeah, I guess. But I'm very bad at making triangles or just like these shapes. But I guess if I did make it in paper first and then made the, what do you call it? Oh shit, this is looking, oh. We will have to do something to alleviate this. This looks like a pyramid. It was a way to, well, I'll do something about that. I'll do some other cheats. But yeah, I need to improve on planning and actually just drawing something up in paper first and then making the, what you call them, the beams. What did I do now? Did I just make a copy? Yes, I did. I absolutely need to improve on that. It will probably save me quite a bit of time. I might be the slowest hobby dude in Europe. Okay, next time I will make a nice, what you call it, a roof with an advanced shape, and I will do it without MDF. Because it saves me time in one aspect and then it takes more time in another one. So in total I don't know if I really save any time. So that's the nature of shortcuts. Sometimes you think it's going to save you a bunch of time, but in the end you actually spend more, which is not good. It is actually the opposite of what you want to do. Yeah, I know. I know the inside and the outside. Also, you can have like cracks in between the wooden beams, which looks really good, and it's easier to make like damaged roofs and stuff. So I totally agree. I will have to get some nice paper, like some stiff paper, to make the shapes. I'm really excited about that now. It's going to make it easier and make my builds better. So that's a super good point, Hobby. You are my wise man, as always. But let me just tell you one thing, my friend. I am much better at dripping this hobby juice. Look at the perfect drip. Splunk. And just wait until I get my glue cam. Wait until I get my glue cam, Hobby. It's going to be amazing. I have all the parts on the way by mail, and it's going to be absolute masterpiece streaming. Thank you for the glues in chat. Are you both having your summer vacation yet, or is it? I know you are Jelly Moon. At least that's what I remember. That we started the vacation in the same week. But you, if I'm not mistaken, you start later in Poland. But that just might be something I make up in my own head, you know. Oh, it's the second day of vacation and nothing but rain. Well, you should get a lot of hobby time if you are lucky. Or are you stuck with the family, perhaps? It's yeah, let's build something inside here. Just had to find some balsa wood. And where the hell did I put my steel brush? I found it. It was under the table. So there we go. Whew. It's so hot in here. Oh, goddamn stupid have a new laptop, and there's McAfee that came with it, and I haven't turned it off yet for some reason. Oh, you have had some hobby time. I'm very happy to hear that. I forgot to plug my glue gun in. Sorry. Now, let's let's just plan while we wait for the glue gun to heat up. So I was thinking about making like almost like a loft or whatever at the top here. Oh, this reminds me, I need to get my angle measurer or whatever it's called, so I can just measure the angles and do cuts easier. I got my new cutting mat. It's so black and pretty. What ideas did you get, Jelly Moon? What kind of inspiration struck you? If you want to share. Oh, a diorama warband carry box, that sounds awesome. On that note, I will have to get you, I will need to show you guys something. We're waiting for the hot glue gun anyway. Okay, you have to prepare yourself for stupidness, because that is what you are getting. Okay, so it's an old sewing set case that I want to turn into a carry case. So it kind of flips out like this, and let's see, it's a bit, I need to do some adjustments. It's really old and stuff. So now it doesn't look super cool, but I think it has some potential if I actually make some dioramas inside, and on the top shelf here, let me see if I can. Hopefully, if I do have the time before the tournament, I really would like to make this box as well. So I have like some black velvet here to keep the dice and stuff. And let me see. Or it's just supposed to it's supposed to look a bit more posh, you know. And there is like some padding on the inside to keep the model safe, etc. At least that's the idea. And let's see. Yeah. I also want there to be like one of these will also serve like as a dice tray. So that's the idea, to kind of Mordheim it up a little bit, maybe get some fishes and some ornamental stuff, and make different compartments and some mini dioramas. So hopefully that will work out. My wife has been teasing me because it looks like an old lady sewing set, and I do agree, but I think if I can do a little bit of work, it should turn out to be something cool, hopefully. Oh shit. Oh, my new painting mat. I want to try to keep this one clean. My cutting mat, I don't want it to be all ruined. Yeah, that is one of the ideas. I think the middle drawer should be good for minis. Then maybe put some beers in the bottom. I don't know. Just want to do something fun. Oh, what the? And I want to make like different warbands can have different compartments, so I can keep both my Witch Hunter warband and my Ostlanders warband separate. So hopefully it will turn out, if I even have the time, which I kind of doubt, but you never know, you never know. I need to get my ass in gear, get some more hobby stuff done. Especially now in the summer vacation. It's the one time of year where I actually have a lot of time to spare, but I also I need to spend some of it with the family, you know, because it's nice to have time with those guys as well. Can't just spend it with my Twitch family, even though I very much enjoy doing so. What I need to do the most is reduce my video game playing. That is what's stealing the most time at the moment. Get a toilet and fill it up with dry ice and pop some beers in it. Well, that is an absolutely amazing idea. There are I don't see any drawbacks with your idea at all. Jelly. God damn it. This is a bit of a disaster, but that's fine. I will simply do some wonky fixes. And just pray that no one ever looks inside. Which kind of begs the question, why do I even build this stuff? Oh well. The bottom of a toilet with a big base and put, okay, wow. I didn't know you have to work as like a civil engineer or something like that. That's an absolute genius idea. It's what I have come to expect from you, Jelly. Only the best of the best, simply put. Yeah, I'm just gluing some crap so it looks like it's very haphazardly made, which it in fact is, but not only in Mordheim but also in the realest of lives. Okay, so that's a lot of wood. Oh yes, let's get the wood going, Photron. What's up, buddy? Happy to see you. Hope you are doing well this warm evening. You might understand just how hot it is where I am at the moment. Yes, a remote-controlled toilet filled with beer. That sounds exactly what sounds like exactly what I need. Hey White Wolf, good evening to you as well, buddy. Hope you are doing well this fine evening. We are currently tidying up my previous mess. Which is this went to shit, so oh, you're next door working out. Oh, can you please tell people to stop grunting and dropping the weights? Yeah, isn't that life? Isn't that life though, White Wolf? Just tidying up your old messes and trying to do better next time. Like nothing will teach you a lesson like a bitter defeat or like a giant mess. How did the giveaway of the Great and Clean one go, White Wolf? I couldn't make it, but I saw you were going live to do the, what do you call it, the draw. It was a beautiful piece, so that's very generous of you to give it away. I hope it went to someone who will appreciate it. Oh, that is absolutely awesome. I'm so happy to hear. It's nice when life kind of just works itself out, you know. It's like the great magnet is at work, making sure that all the pieces fit together. Yeah, well, it's often like that. I've had like really stupid ideas, and I'm like, okay, and no one has ever thought about something as stupid as this before. But not only have they thought about it, they have made it and they have patented it, all that kind of stupid stuff, which is amazing. I did have a lot of toilet related inventions back in my early 20s. I will have you know. I had something called the cable cutter jelly, and it was like a almost like a pair of scissors, but it was on like a telescopic what do you call it, like a telescopic rod. So you could, if whatever, yeah, like a turd pincher. That is true, but it was telescopic, and you could, when you had expanded it, you could pull at the top, and you would snip the turds to get them into like more manageable sizes for the toilet. This idea I came up with after after clogging the toilet of some poor people in Canada, like 5 minutes before leaving. What a great guest. That was the last thing I did. I clogged the toilet, and then I went to the airport. Oh my God, I kind of almost forgot about that side of the story. Jesus Christ, what a thing to do. It was not my proudest moment. Just let me. It's not something I usually do, but I have clogged toilets on every continent I've been on so far. I realize this is putting me in a very, very good light. But I don't care, I don't mind. All right, so we need to kind of plan. Well, I still have them as friends on Facebook, but I would be really surprised if they were on stream. They would be very welcome. Oh, amazing times. Montreal was a really nice city though. It didn't deserve what I left it. It was a fun memory. We had like some, before I went to the airport, we had like a mad dash to the nearest hardware store to buy a plunger. So we got it unclogged, and then I had to just get a cab and get the hell out of Dodge. I blame the toilet. Or maybe I blame the French toast. She made a really, really nice French toast. Now, okay, so before I do anything else, I kind of want to make... What the hell did I do this time? I kind of want there to be like a small passage here, and I want there to be like another building that is kind of cut off by the table. How do you say sorry in French? I can't remember. All I know is je suis un pompier. Pien? I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything. Just remember s'il vous plaît, I guess, which means please, I think. Who knows? This isn't a French lesson anyway. Let's see if we can't get something produced for the other side. I will need some XPS. Mes crottes sont énormes, désolé. Does that mean sorry I clogged your toilet? Or maybe my apologies for my amazing turds. I'm sorry your plumbing can't handle it. Now, where did I put my pen? I found it. I'm just doing some quick measuring to kind of get the general and like yeah, I think I'm going to go get the Proxon cutter. I'm going to do this amazing, super precise shape. Now let's see. I recently tied it up a little bit around here, so everything is, or nothing is where I put it last time, you know. If we have someone new joining or checking it out, welcome to the stream. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It might be the best decision of your life. I'm making no guarantees though. Okay, so I tidied up my sketch and I'm going to go cut it on my Proxon. Hopefully it's in shot. Oh, oops. Now let's see. Just gonna do this quick and easy. I can see what dial I have. Well, hopefully it should turn out good enough. Yeah, that looks all right. That might have been some of the worst cutting in the history of cutting. Hey Stromal, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Actually, I hope you're doing fantastic. I'm feeling generous today. I'm just going to make I need to make it a bit, well, not as tall. So I'm going to go cut this as well. Let's check it out. All right, so there we have it. Might be a bit too tight of a squeeze. Maybe if there needs to be a little bit of room in between the buildings. I will go cut this as well. Let's see if we don't have something useful. Yeah, I think that should do it. I slipped the proxen a little bit, so just tidying it up with a hobby knife. I think that that should be a decent gap. I see I've missed some very important scooter, what do you call it, scooter discussion. But yes, respect to the man in the ice cream van. That's a classic. It's a modern day Socrates. Now I need to kind of lock this down. Maybe I should just measure how far it is. It's going to be 9 centimeters. All right. How should I build this? Let's. I was thinking maybe just a big beam going across like the main support. Or maybe 2. I'm not sure if this is too thick. It really is massive. This might be more of the correct size. I'm thinking 2 beams across like so. Maybe have this one broken off a little bit. You want a sauna on the board, Photron. I'm not sure what to make of that. Do you want like a place to hang out with your homies? Is that what you... Yes, I have played Total War Warhammer 1, 2 and 3. They are all too good. They are absolutely amazing games, and I am not able to stop myself from playing them. Let me... Battle on stream, yeah, that I'm not very good at playing PvP. I'm not very good at playing against the computer either, but that's where I have the experience. I tried some games against a what do you call it? An old guildie, and the games they went decently. I do have some knowledge of the game, but a lot of the tactics just fly out the window as soon as I hit the enemy. But it is very fun. But I'm not a good player. So if you are experienced, you won't meet a lot of like resistance unless you like to demolish noobs. Then it's going to be a very nice experience for you. Oh, I see. I'm getting the impression that you want a bathhouse, Photron, and knowing you personally, you definitely want to make it a bathhouse. You can meet up with all your homies and talk tactics, maybe rub each other calves a little bit if they are tense, you know. Just what bros in Mordheim does. I think we are thinking about 2 different bathhouses, Photron. But somehow, no, let's just leave it at that. All right, so two beams across like this. I'm simply going to put it into the foam core. And I will make some, what you call it? Oh, fucking. Some wooden support beams as well. Just because it looks cool, you know. Oh, your cards are tense, yeah. Well, maybe you should check out the local bathhouse. See if you can find any Norsken men to help you out. Let's yeah, this should be a all of this would be a lot easier if I could only plan ahead, you know. But well, they don't call me Planheim. Let's see if we can't get this to stay up on its own. Oh no, it's drooping. I told it to stay up. That's very rude of it. And now let's misplacing my tools. That should be my theme song. Misplacing my tools. I'm going to make just a coffee stir stick across to kind of get rid of the ugly foam core. But, and it also keeps it up. We want to keep it up. Now let's just let's do some measuring, maybe knock up a wall or two. See. see if we can't do something. Yeah, I think I will. Amazing. I managed to not burn my fingers this time, hubby. So far, so good. Oh, Jesus. I'm always confusing myself. I think this should be a cool house. I think it's going to look pretty decent with the gangway over. I'm going to make this more or less wooden, I think, and I want it to be broken, and so that it's easy to actually move the figures inside. Don't want to make it too enclosed. I will do the wall and stuff later on. Let's mark out. It's actually so I don't build too far onto on the beams here. So they're going to be like so. We have to make some room for the big D energy. That is absolutely correct. And if there is one thing that the Norwegian, the southern Norwegian Mordheim players are known for, it's their big D energy. Oh, by the way, have you signed up for the invasion? I listened to they put out a podcast today, and we are missing a couple of players. We need some more. If you haven't signed up, you should. We need more fun people to play with. Making a couple of, or maybe more than a couple, 3 or 4 like these support beams. I want to kind of just like so, to just make it a bit more stable. And it's always fun to do, just to build stuff. It's also really nice because we can keep on with the wooden planks can go that direction. But proxies are absolutely fine at this tournament. There are lots of 3D printed stuff going around, and some my own warband is a mix of original GW minis and some third-party stuff. I have a Witch Hunter Captain by, what's it called, Grimforge, which I'm very happy with. Super cool mini. I recently got my hands on the original Mordheim warband, so I might have to paint up some of those and replace some models in the warband. Maybe the flaglants, even though I'm quite happy with the ones I have. They are metal flaglants, 6th edition. Oh, no, I would say I'm a decent painter. I'm not super good or anything, but I think taking the pictures and making the models look good for photographs is really, really difficult. I do not know the trick of it. Oh, sorry. I'm going to make some support beams for this one. I'm going to bring out my new monster. I'm not quite sure how to use it though. Oh, this should be the perfect tool for me. It's like a, what's it called, Mitre cutter, Mitre, I don't know how to pronounce it. But it should be easy enough. I should be able to put this thing down like so. This should give me a 45-degree cut. And if my maths are not super off, so this one is 90, so 45. If I make another 45-degree, let's see. Oh, hey, Korea K. Welcome to the stream. I see you're continuing your terrain making on Instagram. Yeah, there are you are spoiled for choice these days. There are so many amazing. Oh, I'm sorry. I was so enveloped in my cutting. But look at that. That is actually probably the best cut I have ever done, and it's all thanks to this cutting device by Green Stuff World. This is exactly the tool I need, you know? Oh, sorry, I don't know how to film today. My apologies, my sincere apologies. But now I have... Oh, well, one thing they can't do is make me become not an idiot. Oh my God. I will simply cut one of these manually, using the other one as a guide. But this thing, it's perfect for me. It makes really clean cuts, and I'm super terrible at measuring. So hopefully this will help me with some of the stuff. Now first we need to roughen them up a little bit, as you should. Oh, this is a tiny one. I should have done this before the cut. Blood for the blood god, etc. Oh, hey, Stretches. Or a hobby Sunday scenery. Sunday scenery, of course. Sunday scenery. My man. Feel free to share the link. You are allowed to share links on this in this chat, Stretches. If that is your real name. Oh, I'm super out of it today. Oh well. Maybe the cam is too far down. Is that it? I'll have to adjust it ever so slightly. Okay, that helps. Ah, that's better. It's weird, sometimes you just feel like something is just a little bit off. And it can be like minor things. It just gives you like this uneasy feeling, like something is not right. All right, so now we have some supports. Just makes it look better, and I also think it makes it a bit more stable. Now, whenever I use hot glue, I try to remember to add some white glue, some PVA glue, wood glue, whatever you like to call it, to the mix as well, because it It makes the bond so much stronger. The hot glue becomes kind of like almost like brittle. But this bad boy, white glue, the hobby juice, as we like to call it, it's there for life. Let me check out Scenery Sunday's post. Oh yeah, I really like the Frostgrave stuff. They do have some nice minis. No doubt, no doubt. I'm falling behind on the chat here. Okay, I need my jelly moon, my autistic intelligence to just make a summary, please, of everything that has happened the last 10 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, the ruined ship and the crane looks awesome. That is such good work, Hobby. Now, I need your, wow. Yes, the jokes that you have to explain right away, they are the best jokes. Now, question for chat. Should I do wood sticking upwards or should it go sideways? Hum. I think it will, I will do it sideways. Yeah, I need to make some, I need some thicker wood. It's supposed to be not like a bridge. It's going to be. I'm going to build like a small roof over it, so it's going to be like a. Yeah, it's like a bridge from one building to another one, but it's going to be semi-encapsulated, you know. But I want it to be ruined. But I think having the wood go this way makes it easier. Yeah, it does need some cross beams. Yeah, that is what we're going to do. Just need to get some more balsa wood once again. I got the balsa, baby. Yes, your board is looking so nice, Hobby. Amazing work, buddy. Now today I actually remembered to roughen up the wood before I started doing stuff with it. Now what angle should I do on this mother? Oh, that is quite sharp. Let's see. Yeah, I think a 60-degree angle should be all right here. Let's check it out. Sorry, my camera work is atrocious today. Yeah, but you will finish it soon enough, Hobby. You are very efficient when you first do hobby stuff, you know? It's not like me. I'm stumbling around here. Not quite sure what I'm doing. Let's... Oh. So I'm using this thing once again. Oh, no. My beautiful hands have been cut by the new cutting machine. How extremely rude of it. The blade is kind of exposed. So that's maybe not the best design. So let's, so these are 60 degrees. Oh no, my brain is, yeah, it's blood for the blood god finally, but it wasn't the evil corn thing that did it, which is quite amazing. I now realize I need to read up on my old math skills about triangles and stuff, so I can make out these angles in my head, because at the moment it's a mystery to me. So we will be doing some trial and error, I guess. Well, I think everyone feels that they are lagging behind. At least that's my experience. I feel like I'm always behind on every project. Because when you check out social media, like Instagram, you just see a bunch of posts with the finished projects. So it's easy to feel that everyone else is finishing their projects all the time. But you know, there's like, you are seeing hundreds of different creators posting their stuff every day. And some of these people do it for a living, so they kind of, it's only natural that they make a lot of projects finished. You know, just, I'm telling myself this as much as anyone listening or watching, but just try to not stress out about it and do it at your own pace. Not worry about what you're getting done, etc. Now I need some help here, because this angle, the angle of this one is 60 degrees, and so is this one. But what angle does this need to be? Should this also, because the total should be 180 degrees. But so this one is 150, because these aren't these 30 each? 30, 30, so this one should be 120, or am I completely off? Is 120 the correct answer? All right. Well, that's good to know. Now, how do I make? Oh my God. Trying to figure out what the angle I need to make the cut. When I actually get this down and I remember how to do this, it will go a lot quicker and much easier. But at the moment, it takes a lot of time. But I think I will save time in the end. Because the widest I can make this is 60 degrees. But there has to be like a way to You are a handyman hobby. How do we solve this? How do I make this 150? Do I just do what I want, which is to stick this here? God damn it. I want to do this. Oh, this is... Okay, I'm just doing it the old Mordheim way. That is... Oh, what is the old Mordheim way, you ask? I don't really know. I think I will do it like so. Okay, so on my to-do list, learn trigonometry. Is that the correct word? or just learn triangles, as I say. I want to become very good at triangles. Well, better late than never. Isn't that what they say? When I'm doing stuff like this, I'm always really worried that everyone will just immediately stop watching because they finally realize that I'm a fraud, you know, and that I don't know what I'm doing. So hopefully it won't be that bad, and you will forgive me for my ignorance. This is the way I build. It's not pretty. It's not effective. But it is something. I'm not sure just what it is, but it is something. Now I'm going to make the rest of the roof. It's going to be pretty much just collapsed. I kind of want there to only be some small remains of the building, so it's super easy to. That's funny, White Wolf. Yes, we are in the same camp. I thought it was more like a suggestion, not like a rule that the triangles actually they need to have three points. You see what I did here? I cheated, so it's kind of messy. I wanted the. If you cut like the right angle of the beams, they should fit snugly together, but I just need to read up on the rules again. Shouldn't be too hard. I was able to do it when I was, I don't know, 14 or whatever. Should be able to do it again. Hopefully. Now let's just knock that shit out. I'm adding some some of this might just be like an opening here so you can jump through it easily. Do some diving charges. There's Photron. I'm not sure if he is in chat, but he mind controlled one of my dudes, and he made it do a diving charge into one of my other models. But he failed the initiative test or just fell on his ass. And it was it was a perfect round for Photron, not for me. It was a really fun game. Yeah, I will do the floor. Oh. I will just get these in place. Oh. Then I will do the good old flooring. Let's see if we can't make maybe a tiny little hole it won't really matter that much. But it's just like a nice little detail, I guess. Oh. Oh, I have to remember to stop them here, because that's where the other wall is going to be. Let's I might just skip the hole, not sure. Let's keep it. Let's just make it a tiny little hole. Let's like so. Then let's okay. So let's like this. It won't really add any. What do you say? Any playability. It's just to have some nice destruction going on the table. Just a tiny little detail, I guess. And you can actually see through it, so it might come in handy if you are trying to shoot at something down below, or look at it to charge, whatever, that kind of stuff. Now let's add some flooring. One on this side, like so. And it's time to get the smaller ones, get those in line. There we go. Let's see if we can't add the smaller pieces. I think I will have to use a little bit of hot glue. To make it stick quicker. It's very fiddly when it's tiny small pieces like this. Even though it's not my favorite, using hot glue is super easy and good for these. God damn it, these pieces. There we go. Now we have like a it's not completely done. We will need to add some more stuff to make it look more interesting. Need some more I think I want to add it planks almost all the way up or all the way up, just to kind of give the impression of what the structure was before it was destroyed, you know, to kind of tell the story of the building before the disaster. Too much hot glue. Let's make this one a bit longer. Yeah. Like so. It's taking shape, I think. I'm going to make a one that's broken on both sides. Slap it on here. And when we get a little bit of, not a lot, but just some of the roof sticking out here, I think is going to make sense. Hopefully it makes sense and looks decent. It looks kind of stupid at the moment, but when there's another building here, it should look pretty dang cool. Oh. That is what I'm aiming for, at least. Let's keep on adding a little bit of some wooden planks here. I think I want to maybe make them stick out. Oh, that's too far. Yeah, I kind of want to build it up, build it out a little bit more. I want this side to be a bit more intact than this side to kind of reflect the damages on the roof. I think we can do one last one. And there we go. Looking mighty fine. Now let's see. I don't want the roof to stick out too much. I think that should be. And then I'll add some shingles, which makes it look a lot better than what it's currently looking like. I can't wait to see this thing finished. It's been my biggest hobby project by a long by many, many miles. And I usually don't finish anything. So just the fact that I've come this far is a really big moment in my kind of hobby life, I guess. Just being able to persevere and keep on doing it, even though sometimes my motivation maybe not soaring, to put it mildly, but that's the thing. You just have to keep at it, and it should. The results will come, you know. That is motivational Mordheim for you. You don't even have to pay extra. Thank you everyone who is in the chat. I really appreciate each and every one. And I don't just mean chat, I also mean everyone who is watching and not participating. I love you guys as well. And I know I've been talking quite a lot about it, but I do have some YouTube videos in the pipeline. Oh, hey, take care, Hobby Bandit. Thank you for joining tonight. Hope you have a great evening. Take care. I have filmed enough material for hopefully 2 or 3 videos, but they will be a bit different. One is like a haul video. Well, it's a really big haul, so it's actually like a 2-part video, probably. Not to bore people to death. And then I've made some videos for just going through the first and second tile. And then of course there is the building blog for the third tile, which is like the main video. So hopefully I will get some traction on those. Not that I really expect it. It's very hard to get videos to get any kind of traction, in my opinion. I just gotta keep at it, even though I'm super noob at editing and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, hopefully I should. I am counting on the Mordheim players to have nice and spindly fingers. Not we can't have any sausage fingers at the Mordheim tournament. It will not go well. So piano fingers only, please. All right, so that is pretty much the main construction of the bridge thing is done. I think it looks decent. I don't hate it. Do not hate it. I'm going to slap a little bit of PVA on here. And if you would like to sing along, you can do so at Mambo number 5 melody. I'm actually not going to sing myself, so you will have to do it all by your lonesome. I'm actually, at the moment, I'm too hobby psyched. I want to do everything. I want to do my 4th edition Dark Elves army. I want to do my 4th edition Empire army. I want to do my Ostlanders. And I want to do Dwarf Treasure Hunters Warband. And I'm getting really psyched to do some non-fantasy stuff, which is really unusual for me. I might be jumping on the Necromunda wagon at some point, trying to get some sci-fi action going on. And I've even been contemplating painting a Space Marine. Yes, I know that is very shocking. I have never done anything 40k before, but I thought maybe, why the hell not make a Space Marine, you know? just to try something different. Now let's keep adding some details to this thing here. I want to add some let's see. I'm going to add some wooden planks sticking out of the foam core, and to do for that I like to make an incision, like a cut here. Makes it a lot easier to fit whatever you want to fit inside here. Let's do one here. This is one of the wonderful things about working with foam core. It's super easy to work with. You can cut it, but it's still kind of hard, and it has like the paper on the outside that keeps it together. I'm very happy with it as a base for the buildings. It even has like the correct thickness for what I want to do as well. Now let's get some just where did I keep losing my stuff. I'm losing my shit. Quite literally. Oh, not literally, I guess, but keep losing stuff. Yeah. Okay, I think that should look decent. I've been complacent with the glue previously, so I'm going to add enough glue so it sticks after I slide it inside. That sounds not how I intended it to, but let's try to forget about it. Oh. When you ram a bunch of sticks in here, it kind of expands a little bit. Hopefully that should be fine. Not sticking out from the side like so. It just makes the building look more interesting and a bit more realistic, I guess. Having some, you can see like what's inside of the wall. I think it's a very nice detail. If anyone in chat has any questions, please feel free to ask. I will always try to help to the best of my abilities with anything you might be wondering about. Doesn't have to be Mordheim related. If you need advice on what to do in love, I'm really good at love. I'm even married. That's how you know I'm super good at love. It's like the final exam. How you do the loves? Well, first you need to buy some miniatures and some paint and some glue, and then you sit all by yourself and you paint for many hours, and then suddenly a very pretty woman will appear and ask you to be the mother of her children. And that's pretty much it. It's super easy. It's fail-proof. It works almost every time. Also, if you shower every now and then, that's also very good. That is bonus points. Occasional showers. I think that depends on the woman, I think. Does Photo know about the fish love? What did I miss out on? Now let's see. And there we go. I forgot to do this the last time. No, I didn't have the time to finish it, I should say. Oh, fuck me. You're missing out on the super exciting action. There we go. Okay, so now we have the inside of the house is more or less done. Maybe I should add some furniture, but I can add that later on. I will need to paint everything. Before I do that, anyway, I should close up the purple stink there. I should have done that a long time ago. All right. Now I'm going to be like a hobby bandit. So I'm going to, okay, so this is 6 centimeters tall and it should be, okay. So I will actually plan something ahead here. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. But let's go nuts. I'm gonna cut 3, 6 centimeters. Hey, Papa Sverd. Okay, I will try to remember that. Voulez-vous coucher avec un poisson? Okay. Is it something about... Oh. I will try to... Google it later on. So now I'm going to make this. Let's do it like so. I'm going to do this easy on myself. I'm going to add, yep. Let's do one at the top as well. Let's see if I can put this wall, for lack of a better term, it needs one more. It needs one more coffee stir stick. I should have known. Should have known. There we go. Please explain it to me, T1. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, fuck. Now, I'm an idiot. I forgot to. Didn't dry properly. Okay, now we got the wall. I was sleeping with the fishes. Is that oh yeah. A double entendre, or whatever they say. Now I think this impromptu wall is going to work. It's not perfect, but it's on the inside. God fucking damn it. Okay, so it looks kind of wonky. That's perfectly fine. So now we also have a wall on the inside. Now I need to apply like this Mod Podge all over the place, and I should also use clay on the outside, and maybe some more wooden details. We definitely need some more wooden details on the front. Yeah, actually, I did burn my fingers there, Jelly. Oh, okay, be right back. Just going to grab something to drink. I also got some chocolates, so I'm just trying to chew that before I start yapping. If only I had a remote control toilet. That is a great point. How much was that? I will make it a goal. I will make it a goal, like a donation goal or like a subscription goal. So if we get enough, I will buy the remote control toilet. I think I want to. I think I should do like an archway here as well, with bricks. What do you guys think? Is that a good idea or is it a great idea? It is a great idea. Now, what else could we be adding here? No, let's do that first. A fistful of bricks. That should more than do it. No, it's not an inn. It's supposed to be a town hall. And at the end, there is a bell tower. But it looks a bit like a church or something. It's a bit confused as to what it is, which isn't so weird considering that I made it, you know. And I am a bit confused myself. Only 13 bucks. That's too cheap. How can you make something that amazing so cheap? Sounds like some black magic. Black magic rituals. If you get that reference, you are officially my friend. Yeah, it is a town hall, so I try to fancy it up a little bit. That is why it has like this archway here, and like this, what I want to be is like a double archway. Which is, it doesn't get much more fancy than double archway in my opinion. That is the height of fanciness. Well, one beer is more than enough. You know, in Norway you can't really drink one beer and then drive. So I would be stuck at the studio. And that might sound like a dream, but I want to go home and sleep in my bed. I am thinking about doing some painting streams from home, and there I should be able to maybe have a beer or two. I'm not sure if that's against the terms of service for Twitch. Maybe I will have to mark it as adults only or something. I do have two really good beers in the fridge. Like strong ones, and I really look forward to drinking them. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure. I know. I think some people like smoke weed and stream, and they aren't put away. So maybe probably one beer shouldn't be too wild. Have the Amazon Fun Police come and take me away. Oh, fuck. All right. It has this. Well, it wasn't super fancy. Maybe I should. Jesus, so much crap here. Maybe I should up fancy it a little bit. Fucking Peter Parker all over the place. I want there to be like a sign here, or some sort of emblem or sigil or whatever. I'm building a third arch. They said it couldn't be done, but here we are. A fish, yeah, I think a fish would be nice. But I do have a lot of fish all over the place, but maybe a final fish, or maybe a crow, maybe a town emblem, something along those lines. That's what I'm thinking. That didn't hurt. That didn't hurt. Okay, so got the final arch. It's not super pretty, but we will be able to rescue it later on. I think I will be adding Just drawing in some bricks in this foam core here. It's not looking super pretty. Doesn't matter. We should be fine anyway. Here we go. This looks kind of like a bunch of garbage, but that's fine. It will all be transformed. Maybe let's do some wooden crap on it as well. I believe that's the professional term for it. Oh. Let's see, where did we leave off? Here we go. Let's see if I can't do anything interesting. If not, just some extra wooden details. It never hurts. Unless you absolutely overdo it. But I have seen some examples of like old townhouses and stuff, and they are pretty much just riddled with all this wooden details. It's just nice to kind of divide everything up. I don't always know where I'm going with this. It's a bit touch and go, as you might have realized if you're watching. Oh, that might actually be somewhat. I will have some posters plastered all around, but the other, I made the, what's it called, the bailiff's office. It has the wall for the wanted posters and stuff like that. Let me see if I can. This one is going to have some wanted posters, but yeah, might make sense to add something to this as well. Maybe here. That looks like the most obvious place to put it. But I'm not sure, because it's not where I want to kind of put it, like where the roads cross, you know. That makes a bit more sense. Yeah, I will have to think about it. It would make sense to have like maybe some public information and stuff like that plastered to it. That makes sense to me. Just like so. And I'm going to do this simple. Oh, simple. Just trying to make some simple patterns. I think that adds a little bit to the front. It doesn't look as... No, they were super happy. Like when the comet arrives in the sky, people were celebrating like crazy. People were flocking to Mordheim city to participate in the revelry. And there were like lots of, too many parties going on, orgies and all that kind of good stuff. That's why so many died in Mordheim. The meteor was thought of as like a good sign. Yeah, population reduced, and not by, I think it was reduced to 666. There's not a lot of people survived. And it was supposed to be like a really big city before the crash. I'm imagining at least many thousands. Many thousands. Oh, that was nice to have some refreshments. Let's see. Where should we? This one is a bit busy with the windows already. I want there to be a little, not symmetry, but I don't want there to be like something going all the way up there. Yes, 100 by 100 tiles. That is what I'm aiming for. I still won't know what the hell I'm doing unless I have taken classes with Hobby Bandit to know how to do this stuff. Even though I do manage to make stuff that I'm happy with, but I absolutely need to step up my game. Yeah, I would love to make a collaboration with Hobby. He does live quite far away from me though. But any collaboration would be really fun. You know, I can't exactly be picky. I'm not a big creator. But one day I will be mega, mega huge. And then I will remember all the people who supported me. And I will invite you to my Mordheim island. And it's going to be glorious. That's yes, that is absolutely right. A wax cylinder shop called Helvete. That sounds just about right. We can listen to Fisher-Price recordings of Bursum and Emperor. Oh, someone showed stuff that you made on YouTube. That's super awesome. Well, I hope it was. I hope they didn't put you down or disrespect you. I assume it was because they really liked what you made. Yeah, a link would be nice. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of hotty glue. Disaster. Jelly Moon is on the case. Let me check out. Let me see what this is. Oh, Jesus. God damn it. You motherfucker. That is... you deserve eternal punishment in hell for that. Jelly Moon. Who the hell is Rick-rolling in 2025? Yes, you win, you absolutely win. Okay, if Papas is also rickrolling me now.
This one is from Reddit user Papa Svard in the terrain building subreddit, and this is just a really beautiful ruined city. Now they called this a whip.
That's very nice. Congratulations, Papas. That is super. Oh, you have scoliosis, of course. I forgot. It's weird because I gave you the diagnosis, but oh. It's not easy being a doctor. I diagnose people all the time, you know. Okay, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. The early onset scoliosis, yes, it's very common in Sweden. It's, it's like the Black Plague, but only with slightly annoying behavior. I'm not bitter that you got me with the Rickroll. I'm not bitter at all. Yeah, it might be terminal scoliosis for our good friend Jelly Moon. Now let's see, and I will, yep. Yeah, I'm thinking of, hopefully this should look a little bit interesting. I didn't want to mess with the arches to have any of the woodwork interrupt that, so I'm doing like these Adidas stripes kind of things. I don't think that looks terrible. I'm kind of tempted to do a third one. Yeah, I should do a third one. And now, T1, do you have any wishes for a building on this board? I know you enjoy the male genitalia as much as anyone else in this chat, but the Cock and Bells Tower is. If you want anything else, just let me know. Oh, you wanted an obelisk? Yeah, I was kind of thinking if I could do anything sort of horror related, if that makes sense, you know, because of your Twitch channel. I'm not sure where to put an obelisk in this town. It doesn't make sense in my head. It would have to be like a Beastman Herdstone, if so. A dead oak with gibbets and hanged folks. Okay. That sounds good. So that sounds like a plan. Should be doable. I don't have any other vegetation planned for the table. All right, so that is it. Some, they're not super symmetrical. I think it makes a little bit of sense. And it doesn't interrupt the archway. I think I'll add one going this way as well. I haven't done a torture house. No, I have not. I'm not sure how a torture house, what it would look like, except for that it would have to be open and show like maybe like a torture rack, something like that. It sounds a bit like a dungeon, I guess. Yeah, here we go. I think I will add something in the middle here, of course, but apart from that, it's finished. I think, well, I have to remove this crap. Torture house, it does sound like a tourist attraction. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but that doesn't have to be a bad thing though. All right, and I think I should add a little bit of wood inside here as well. How tall is 4 point something? Bagpipes and Bieber posters. Is that the torture house? Or is that your wildest fantasy? Jelly Moon. Is it torture because you are so aroused but you can't do anything about it? Is that the torture? They put you in this like, what do you call them? The maiden panties. And they entice you with Justin Bieber and bagpipes. Yeah, that does sound like a nightmare. No release, just the tease. That's the slogan for the torture house. That is my the headcanon for the torture house. And the only one keeping it alive is pretty much just Jelly Moon. Yes. Well, doctors back in the day, they did have a lot of weird tasks, or well, you know, they were sneaky when they had to what do you call? They had to help hysterical women. they real shady business. Imagine coming home from work and the wife asks you how it was today. Like, oh, it was really rough. I had to finger blast a lot of hysterical women. Jesus Christ. Oh, men and all their stupid schemes. Like, would you ever, who would trust a male gynecologist? There's just something a bit off with that, you know? If you're like a doctor and the only thing you want to focus on is the female genitalia. I think the chances of us having an actual gynecologist in the chat is very, very slim. And if so, I stand by what I say. Yes, it is, but it's then you're like a urologist, you know. That's a pretty sweet gig as well. You can get to make like snide remarks every time they pull off their pants. And you know, guys, they won't complain. Who would go to the authorities and report the doctor because he told you your penis was small? It's you get to make fun of people all day long, and you get paid for it. That's a pretty sweet gig right there. Or if you can just become a nurse or like a caregiver, whatever it's called, and you can get paid a lot less, and you have to watch a lot of really old genitalia, both female and male. No, it's not quiet. It's they're just letting it all sink in. They realize they have finally come home. And this is exactly where they want to be. No, I don't know. Let me think. No, you will have to give me the answer. I can't think of the... oh, a wet nose. Jesus Christ. Terrible. Very good. This is the raunchy hour. It's when we are close to bedtime. The chat goes really raunchy at the Mordheim, you know. Nothing is off limits. Now let's see. Do I want to add any more wood to this? I kind of like framing the walls with a little bit of wood. No, that is not your cue to spew some super racially loaded rants, Jelly Moon. That is, that's what we do in private. That's what we do on Instagram private chat, you know, our racially loaded discussions. What the hell happened? Oh, Phil K2109 has followed. Thank you so much. You have joined at perhaps the worst moment, but you are really welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. We are just in the middle of some really silly stuff. And we are building a town hall, a ruined town hall for Mordheim. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I think I'm going to put some extra wood here. The walls are so visible in this building, so I kind of want them to look decent. If that makes sense. If it is completely obscured, it's not that important, but Jesus, that one is terrible. I'm not going to read that, but people may enjoy it at their own leisure if they are so inclined. Yes, I'm not very religious, but you might need Jesus, Jellywood. He might do you good. Well, I love shrimps. Oh. After I worked as at the retirement home, not retirement home, like what do you call them? Pretty much like a waiting station for when you are injured and you can't go home, and it is often the elderly that live there. It's called sykehjem in Norwegian. Elderly home, elderly center, I don't know. But after 6 months working there, you have seen so much fucked up shit that you're not shocked by a lot after that. You have seen so much nasty stuff. I can't believe I actually did that for a living for a short while. I don't regret doing it, but I couldn't do it permanently for a living. But it was really fulfilling being able to help people that need it. Yeah, I did work with some people with dementia and some other who were like not mentally ill, but had like dementia and stuff like that, and they can get really violent, some of them, but most of them are not locked away, but they have like their own section. I didn't work with the violent ones, but there were some of the patients. One of them actually got moved to the danger zone. She was she could get really, really angry. It's very sad to see, especially when they have like family visiting and they don't really recognize them, and they are like angry or violent towards them. You can see it really breaks people's hearts. But that was not often. It was mostly pretty fun, actually. And the family of the patients, pretty much all of them are very happy with the employees that take care of their family members, etc. Of course, always exceptions, but you know, I forgot to put is that in an insane asylum? I can tell you, walking around in the basement of that place, in the middle of the night, it wasn't my favorite part, even though of course I felt completely safe, but it did have some of those vibes. When you got around like to the trash room and like places where there weren't any people, just super quiet. So if you ever get the opportunity to work with the elderly, help them out, I would say go for it. Give it a shot for a brief period of time. You will probably learn quite a bit about yourself, if nothing else. I don't understand how people can do that pretty much all their career. I don't think I could handle that. But then again, maybe they get used to people dying and all that stuff. It is not for Mordheim. I prefer painting. Okay, I should. Or you want me to play Outlast while streaming? I don't think I should do that. Like, there are two options. The first option is that I get really into the game and I'm scared shitless and I make a fool of myself, which is fine, of course. And the second option is me just disconnecting and, what do you call it, ruin the game. And I don't want to do that. I would actually like to play it at one point. What I would really like from a video game was like a proper Warhammer fantasy, Oblivion, Skyrim, Witcher, whatever, like a proper role-playing game, single player. That would be so much fun if they did a decent job at it. Should I maybe do a little... yeah, I want to do a... yeah, I remember I was playing Fear, the first-person shooter, and I was close to the end. And there was like the next step was to walk into this elevator and take it up a level. And I just knew I just knew that the little creepy girl thing would jump out and scare me. So I just put it off. But I think I put it off for 6 months, and then I finally remembered that I hadn't finished the game. So I hope they get some confidence, because they have had a lot of successes recently, like really big successes. Vermintide, Space Marine, and Total War. They have all been really, really successful, and they have made both the publishers like Creative Assembly and Fat Shark Games and Games Workshop. They must have made them a lot of money. And I know Games Workshop, they do love their money. Do we feel confident to actually glue this thing in place? I would really like to actually get it stuck down to the base. And I need to do something here. There's something sticking out here, so it doesn't join real well. Who would have thought it with my super careful planning and cutting? Vermintide 2 is absolutely amazing. I don't disagree. Last time I played it, it just crashed on me constantly though. After an update. It was the update where they added the Necromancer sorceress thing. And the game just started crashing. I tried re-downloading it and all that kind of stuff, but to no avail. So I said, fuck it, I will go just build some Mordheim stuff instead. All right. Should we lock it down? I think, and I will just fix the gap somehow. The Warhammer games of today are better than they used to be. Like I do have a lot of nostalgia for Shadow of the Horned Rat. but it wasn't a very good game at release, and it doesn't hold up very well by today's standard. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Jelly Moon to add a vine, my makeup. Let's get some of this, what's it called, latex sealant, or fugemasse, as we like to call it in Norway. Oh, it wasn't entirely clogged. That's good. Like so, that should do it, hopefully. Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. Fugemasse. Fugemasse. Yeah, that's not a terrible interpretation. Do I need more? Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, let's add some more. I'll just leave it like this so it will be smushed when I push down the buildings. I can't believe that this latex sealant only cost me €1.50. That is exceedingly cheap, in my opinion. I don't know how anyone can sell anything for €1.50. All right. Oh yeah, I'm starting to feel rather good about this now. My confidence in these projects is very waxing and waning, to say the least. Sometimes I will get home from a stream and pretty much just feel like shit, you know. And then other times I actually start to feel it a little bit. We have this. Yeah. Do not hate it. I do not hate it. What is this YouTube you're sending?
White cock or black cock is right for you.
Cock.
Let's talk about it. It's important to know that both will get the job done. But
You are on fire today, Jelly Moon. Not only did you rickroll me, but you also got the white cock versus black cock. What to choose indeed. All right. We are almost done with this project. Yes, you are gifted. You are indeed. Yeah, it's not looking terrible. I'm actually enjoying it. Oh, I have already done the clay on this top thing. see. Let's find the tip. It's going on like this. Yeah. Thank you, Papas. I am inclined to agree. I really do like how it's looking so far. There are some things that I want to change or now because if you see here, I forgot to crap, but that's fine. I will just add some debris here, and here I was maybe thinking about adding like a chimney stack. That would be weird to have in this tiny room. Okay, I will add some crates here. That is what I'll do. I will add some crates to have this be more like a storage room. That way you can also jump over this wall if you are so inclined. And I can simply, yeah. Let's do that. Let's add a bit of rubble and crap here. I'm just breaking up some coffee stir sticks. Oh. If you ever make mistakes, just make sure that you hide them. That's the moral of the story. What a great moral it is. Add some more hot glue on top of this, then sprinkle bricks. Oh, that's too big of a brush. Oh, this had not stuck. Whoops. Now I have a brush of bricks. The brush brick. And just a few more, and it should be covered. Yeah, that should do it. Let's see if I have my spray bottle. Yes, I'm creating opportunities for improvement. That is the perfect way of seeing it. And I'm going to add a little bit of sand. Then some more PVA glue mix. And some more sand, because why not? Now let me just find some crates and crap. Let's see. Got a box full of goodies. Oh, this one is really, really huge. Maybe a box like that. A barrel. I will add a box and put the chest on there, like so. And now we have our own little storage room, and people can actually, no, I'm not going to go get Mr. Measures, but you are able to jump up and you should be able to see over this edge, and it gives you a shooting position. So that is some extra playability that I didn't anticipate, but I think it will make for a better board because of it. So my previous laziness improved the board because I got lucky. Let's just jam it down there. And these are some nice extra details, you know. Something for your eyes to rest on while waiting for your opponent to make some fatal mistakes. There we go. Let's add a little bit of rubble. Maybe put a brick. Maybe two. Yeah. Just, I'm not sure where those bricks came from. Who knows? Who cares? But there are some bricks there. You have to live with it. And let's see if we can't. Let's add a little bit of sand here and there. Now there's a lot of, oh. Yeah, there is an earthquake. I don't know how many times that has happened. Too many is the correct answer. Now I'm going to just, oh. Now there's quite a lot of sand there, and let's add some broken bits of wood here. Let's add some sand. And this mix is very nice because it gets into the cracks, and it has some yeah, it's the good old sand bay. It has some glue, some PVA glue and some paint, and it kind of strengthens. Oh fuck! Jesus! Oh my God! Oh Lord! That was indeed quite a lot of sand. Well. Whew. I got carried away. I will never try to explain anything while I'm doing it. Yeah. Well, let's just leave it. Maybe some will fall off naturally. If not, this will just be a really sandy area of the building. I hope that makes sense in some way. If not, I'm sorry. I'm not sure if I can help you. Now let's add a little bit of sand to the stairs and stuff here as well. Did it decide to die? Oh, here we go. Yeah, it is close to the crater. That is, thank you for making this work. You see, now I'm a lot more careful. I've been learning from my previous mistakes. Now I know a lot of this sand will actually, or it should fall off when I start painting and stuff, when it dries up. But hopefully quite a lot of it will still be there. Now let's make some. Get some more coffee stir sticks, make some more rubble. And I think I'm going to go with a Mod Podge or like some wall filler and stuff to kind of get everything properly messed up and dirty looking here. Just trying to jam it into the XPS foam at some weird angles. If it's harder to paint after sanding, no, not really. It should be absolutely fine to paint, even though it has a lot of crap and stuff on it. If I understand the question correctly. At least that's how I do it. But you should never take anything I say as gospel, you know, because I just poured 3 times what I wanted. I prefer painting it after I have added all the stuff. Now let's add a few more bricks, maybe some at some weird angles where there shouldn't be. And oh no, I usually do it this way because when I get some more paint on and prime it and stuff, it kind of locks all the sand in place and it becomes super solid, which I enjoy. And I think this is where I have to leave you guys today. Time has just been flying. Thank you a lot, everyone who has been watching and chatting and just watching. It's been a joy as always. I really appreciate you guys spending your free time with me instead of doing a lot of other stuff you could be doing. It is not lost on me, so I really appreciate it. I think I did get some pretty decent progress today. Got the bridge more or less done, got all the stuff in the front done, got some of the debris, got the, yeah. Just in general, a pretty productive day of working. Thank you so much, Phil K, and thank you for participating and joining and following. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in a future stream. I try to do this on a somewhat regular basis. I do it every Tuesday and Thursday, and I will hopefully do a lot more during the weekend in the summer. So hope to catch you all in the next one in 2 days, and if not, have a great week, and I love you all. Goodbye.